in Greece. Everything. I'm talking about everything is harvest there. All of the science is done in Greece. It is just so fantastic. And what I love about the show right here is we get to bring you limited edition products that we really can only bring in limited quantities. And that's why the Eau de Toilette are making this hour. We saved it. And I'm really excited because the price is unbelievable. This is going to be your treat yourself moment. I don't know about you, but I love fragrance. It just does something for me. Even if I'm having a bad day, I spray that on. It can give me a boost of confidence. It can bring me joy. I love when somebody chases me down and asks me what I'm wearing. It becomes your whole personality. This is your opportunity to get something you've never had before. No yuckies, no phthalates, phenoxyethanol, all those yuckies and chemicals that are in those typical fragrances that you see in smell at the beauty counters. We're talking about botanicals and extracts. So Stephanie Meckes is here, and girlfriend, we have got to go quick because what's so special about these is they always sell out.
Oh, well, we
have 4 new fragrances this time.
We're only bringing we do a limited batches, very small batches of our fragrances. And this is the most I think we've ever offered before. So let's just start really quickly with why, Korres fragrance, right? So first of all, being born out of an apothecary, we just know every note, every blend, every botanical. These bottles are gorgeous. They are glass. They are thick, and actually on the front is the fragrance name and all of the notes, and then on the back is actually beautiful poetry, Greek poetry that's transcribed into English that really harnesses kind of the feeling and the emotion of whatever fragrance that we're offering. So they're very unisex, they're very modern looking, but they are limited batch, and we have so many, and I want to just maybe kind of walk you through each individual one. Like you mentioned, no PCMs, no nitromusks. We are still Korres, so we are still a homeopathic brand. No phthalate chemicals. We use rosemary extract, rapeseed oil. So these are true, beautiful, we call it conscious clean fragrance, but it's really about the blend of notes. I like to say fragrance is the jewelry of the beauty world because it is like that final thing that do you really need it? Not really. Do you really need a necklace and earrings? Not really.
It can change everything.
It changes
Think about it.
Everything. And it is like that fun, flirty moment for yourself. So, I mean, maybe we can just walk through and just pan over each of these because I want to show you and for you to be able to read the notes. So this is Psychonos. Psychonos is our summer fragrance. There's watermelon, there's bamboo notes in here, there's salty air notes. So this is really like going to a Greek island. And Psychonos actually is a Greek island that inspired this fragrance. Augustos, that means August in Greek, excuse me. And August is when we harvest the figs. So that's this one that I'm smelling right now. And you smell that juicy fig, you smell the lemon leaves. This is again like a clean, fresh, slightly sweet, fruity fragrance. Lefko, this is my floral guys and gals. So this is that rose, that peony, lily of the valley. It's like a big bouquet of floral fragrances. Then we have Phlosia. Phlosia is one of our newest, and this is earthy. There's a balsam, there's a eucalyptus. If you like all those really earthy notes,
if you like a good, see, I like cologne sometimes, like that scent, but this could go either unisex. Gender
neutral, could go either way. Now here's Kima, which you were spraying. Kima means water in Greek, and Kima smells like the ocean. It is, if you're a clean, fresh person, that is Kima. You smell this breeze, you smell the crashing waves. It is so gorgeous. It's like being on a beach. Black pepper, again, another gender neutral. The spiciest of all the fragrances. Brand new. It has that black pepper with a marine accord and a little bit of cedar wood. So it really has a deepness to it, but a spiciness. Okay, then we have black sugar. Black sugar is exotic. To me, it has a black sugar, a Brazilian rosewood. Oh, sorry, I think I went one too far.
That's good.
And it has a sweetness to it. So this is like date night. I wear this on date night. Then we have vanilla Freesia. This is a beautiful springtime floral. It has that vanilla note, like kind of at the base that it dries down, but it has this beautiful bouquet of gorgeous Freesia flowers.
Only 50 left of the vanilla Freesia.
That is, it's light, it's spring. That's why the bottle, the label is like yellow. It's just like a springy fragrance. Then we have Midnight Dahlia. This is an intense floral. So that dahlia is like that dinner plate flower. And then it really dries down into, there's an amber note. So it's snuggly, it's warm, but it's like
I now have 40 left. 40 left.
My friend Diane on Facebook loves Dahlia, and her daughter wears it too, because these really cross all genders and they cross all ages, I will say. And then lastly, I would say Cashmere Kumquat is always one of our best sellers on our website and in our apothecary. New here to HSN, this smells like citrus, so the kumquat fruit is that little orange citrus, but the cashmere note makes it like happy, and to me it's like joy in a bottle. It's effervescent, it's joyful, it's happy, it's uplifting. I wear that a lot in the daytime when I like really need like a push to kind of get going.
Right, right. And there's only 60 left of that cashmere kumquat as well. I mean, the hardest thing is going to be choosing. I love how Stephanie really gave an amazing description, but think about it. Doesn't all of those ones in the beauty store and at the counters in the department store, they're all starting to smell the same, right? We all want our unique scent. There's something about finding that signature scent, or maybe you're in a mood. You're like, okay, just like Stephanie said, for date night or when I'm going out with the hubby or my partner, I want something a little different. When I'm going to the office or I just need a boost of confidence, there's something about it. Have you ever been stopped by somebody asking what scent is that? I don't know. That's a confidence booster to me, and clearly at the end of the day, it's such a subconscious statement.
So it's funny you mentioned that. It's like the perfect segue, because the team was about to put up the notes for black sugar, and black sugar is that fragrance I always get stopped, because look at this. Okay, at the heart of it, there is a rose, there's a Brazilian rosewood, and there's that sweet black sugar. You can see, like, doesn't it just look sexy just looking at the pictures? Because there's this vanilla bean, tonka bean dry down that's like nuzzly and delicious. But then there's a caramel, and heliotrope is actually sunflower. If you've ever smelled a sunflower, it has this beautiful aroma. So this caramel top note, this beautiful rose kind of sexiness in the middle, and then you get that creamy vanilla dry down. Isn't that like exotic?
Okay. These, I'm a fragrance snob.
They're so good.
Like, I love to go to the high-end department stores where you're talking
hundreds,
$300. You're getting, first of all, the 1.69 fluid ounce. That's like a perfect standard size. I can't believe when you smell, close your eyes and smell these, you smell the top, you smell the middle, you smell the base. I mean, I don't know how this is not at least over $100.
So do you know, we had that conversation because one of the things that's important to George and Lena Korres is like really democratic pricing. They are not the type of people, like we're always like, you know, like we could probably charge a little bit more for that. You know, everybody else in the industry.
The quality too.
Yeah, and they're like, no, this is what we want to bring it to everybody at. And so all of these fragrances are small batch, handmade in our apothecary. That's why, honestly, we don't have any other fragrance orders for the rest of the year so far. Like the buyers could come back and be like, can we get some more? And we have to kind of see what we can do. But this was especially, these batches were made just for HSN. We don't make them by the thousands. We make them by like the hundreds, honestly. Sometimes even less than that.
You know what?
Hand batch.
It's like one of those things, like if you go on our honeymoon, we went to Thailand, right? Sometimes you only do these big trips, but you think you want to bring something home that's not like this, you know, little, I don't know, trinket.
We're making a mess.
Not,
I'm sorry, guys.
We're having fun out here. I mean, I am falling in love. But anyway, when you go on a trip and you want to have that moment, that souvenir, that's the word that I was looking for. But you don't want it to be this like, you know, tacky little thing, something that actually reminds you of that. This is like you went to Greece and got it in.
It is, like down this little cobblestone street. Can you smell the Midnight Dahlia? We're just having a party and you guys are a part of that.
This one actually, is this my most limited now, Andre, or this is the most limited, 30. Okay, countdown is on.
I love Midnight Dahlia. Let's walk you through these notes.
Running out of skin.
This has at the heart of it that beautiful dahlia, a peony, a little bit of, at the top, you have this mandarin, you have this bergamot, and it dries down with that amber. And so, is that not gorgeous? I'm not a floral person usually.
I'm usually not at all, but maybe it's that amber that you smell the floral, but it's subtle.
It's full, it's like full body.
Ooh, I just got goosebumps.
And can I just mention also to everybody that we are smelling all these different fragrances and we're not coughing, we're not like, you don't smell.
That's true.
Have you ever gone into one of those big stores, the S store, the U store, and you have to take one of those little things and spray it, and then you have to go like this while the alcohol dries down, right? Because if you sniff it right after you spray, all you smell is alcohol. This is not that. This is hand batched, small, special, unique. And when they sell out, you will, if you go to our website right now, they're $62. They're $62 everywhere, and I actually
honestly,
had a call.
that's a steal.
I had
that
a
is
call
a steal
from somebody saying like, what's going on? Like the price is really low, and I'm like, it's special. It's just for this visit, and I'm going home tomorrow. So
yes, this
don't
is
worry.
it. This is it. Okay, so vanilla Freesia, that's another one. Let's go through that one again.
Oh, vanilla Freesia. Okay, what I love in the vanilla Freesia, of course, that Freesia flower. This is a floral, but I smell the peach, right? Greek jasmine also is unlike anything else. At the top, that lychee you're seeing on your screen.
Ooh.
It is juicy and kind of fruity and fun, but everyone loves a good vanilla. That vanilla dry down it's like spring in a bottle. Look at the beautiful flowers, the peaches, the lychees. Like, it's time to shed the skin and step out into the sunshine.
This is like, again, and this is what Korres does and why I have fallen in love with anything that has a scent to it. It's like they squeezed the actual lychee, the actual peach. Yeah, there is nothing fake or chemical. There's nothing about that. It's the hardest thing I'm going to say, and honestly, is maybe the best. Choosing, but you're not going to be disappointed with anyone you get because it's so unbelievable. I've never smelled anything like either one I've sprayed. And I now have like 6 on me.
And they all work with each other. Did you notice that? You sprayed a floral, you sprayed a fruity, you sprayed a this, you sprayed. It's not like a big old mess and muddle. It's somehow they are complex yet simple. They're the perfect dichotomy. They're just like Greek, right? They're old world, but they're new age. They're kind of this perfect marriage. And if you just want to treat yourself to a little bit of something for you.
For this price, honestly, I think about how much you've spent at the department store on a fragrance. There's maybe a few in here you're thinking based on how you feel that day. I say grab a couple. Remember, they're $39.95. What? That's $13. I'm reading the screen. $13.32 to get home. We give you 30 days to try it, but
fragrances
again,
last a long
small
time,
batch, and I mean, when we say double digits, we're going to be gone. 009410 is your item number for their fragrances. The Eau de Toilette.